So let's talk about Gatling's perks. First, we're going to talk about the active ones you can take control of and use at will, and then we'll talk about the passive ones and how his whole character comes together. First is the actual Gatling gun, which you think would be the ultimate, but it's actually just one of his perks. The ultimate makes the perk better. And when you get it, you get access to a high rate of fire Gatling gun, which surprisingly doesn't do a lot of damage, but the other things around it kind of make it a beast. It's not overpowered, which is a good thing. Like as an opposing player, if you have good awareness or just good gun skill, good game sense, you can definitely beat anyone with a Gatling gun. And the higher you go up in this perk slot, the more damage the Gatling gun does. Next is the dodge roll. Gives you a quick burst of movement in any direction of your choosing and gives you 30 health. Great move to use mid-fight or to initiate fights with. And lastly of his active skills is the tactical slide. Admittedly, I forget that I even have this ability and I hardly use it like in game, probably when I should, I guess. One thing I found that could be good, you can slide around corners when you hear someone there to keep yourself a moving target, and try and hip fire them down might give you an advantage in fight. But other than that, it's a slide. And now for the passives. The first one I'm gonna show you is the return fire passive, the middle one on the blue tree, because I can actually show you the difference. You get a % damage increase based on what level you have unlocked when taking damage. So here you can see a white scar does 13 points of damage against a green vest. And then as soon as I take damage myself, shooting the same vest with the same weapon now does 15 points of damage, showing that % increase. Now for the other passives, the middle red perk gives you a % damage increase for his special weapon, which is a rotating weapon. His AR mag extension perk gives you double the amount of ammo for any ARs in the game at its highest level, which is really good. Also bumps the Gatling gun ammo capacity up to 100 rounds at level 3 from 50 when you have no levels. Bullet Tracer allows you to see where enemy bullets are coming from, and then at the higher 2 tiers also gives you a bump of health, which is good. Forward defense gives you a % damage decrease when taking damage from the front, allowing you to survive more shots when facing enemies. And last we have Smart Bullet. Says the bullets bend slightly towards enemies. I haven't been able to test this one. I'm really not sure how I would. And at the higher tiers, it also lets you carry more stuff, which is always useful. The ultimate just gives more perks to the Gatling gun. It increases the ammo capacity, makes it give a fire effect around it, and it also gives you more defense when shooting it. So if you're looking for an in-your-face character, then the Gatling Soldier might be for you. He has 2 defensive perks, which make him take less damage and deal more damage back as he's taking damage. In close quarters, he has a dodge roll to throw off the enemy's aim and gives you a bump of health to help win the fight. And if you like ARs, he has high ammo capacity and decent damage with them, allowing you to spray down multiple people without reloading. A great, easy to use all-around character.